Hello, lovelies. So this is kind of a part two um, to the last video that I made. Just because I forgot to mention that when I was getting like overwhelmed or frustrated that people kept asking me what I was gonna do, um, the one person, the one person that I took it out of or took it out on, was my current boyfriend. And I didn't really take it out at him. I like sent him a picture of like how I was feeling, you know, and all he could say was, "You're beautiful." Which is all fine and dandy, thank you, sir. But if I'm telling you how I'm feeling, you can't just counteract with your beautiful and then everything's okay. Um, you know, let me feel my feelings. You can't just be like, oh, I hope I tell her. And I doubt this is how he was thinking about it. He just said that to make me feel better. So I doubt he was like, oh, I'm going to tell her we're beautiful so I don't have to listen to how she feels. Because he's not that type of person. However, I did catch myself. It was a thing. We made up like later that day or later that night after he got out of work and talked about it, and everything's fine and smooth over. We both, even though we've been together, for a little bit now, we both still have a lot to learn about each other because we don't live together yet. He's constantly working. My dog's barking at somebody outside. She's such a good girl, always protecting me. Like I said, we smoothed everything out and everything's fine. What I wanted to bring up and what's part of the message is that the people that have stuck around you so far on your healing journey, they do not deserve projections. Mine wasn't that bad, but I was just like, dude, like, come on. You can't just tell me I'm pretty and then everything be okay. I need to, and, half the time with my ex, I wouldn't even bring up my feelings because they wouldn't even, be seen. I wouldn't even get that much. I would just get it turned around on me. And then end up crying and somehow fucking apologizing. Well, guess what? I ain't doing that shit anymore. So let's figure out how to be adults and work this out. I did tell him after he said that, like, that's not, I didn't send you the picture so you could tell me that. Which he proceeded with, sorry, I was trying to make you feel better. Okay, understandable. So, what I have learned from my experience is to give my boyfriend the benefit of the doubt and know that I can talk to him about anything because he's an actual adult and we can actually have adult conversations. Does that mean that we're not going to get on each other's nerves and stuff? I mean, probably fucking not. You're with somebody for so long. That just goes with the territory. But you love each other that much that when that does happen, you just brush it off or you talk about it and then, back to lovey-dovey. And it's such a 180 from the relationship I was in with my ex that, there's still situations and feelings that I'm learning how to feel. And, I just hope with the people that are sticking around for you while you were healing, just try to know that those are your people. And to know that you can talk to them. Know that they love you. And those are the people you can pretty much say, not not say anything to, like, not your projections and stuff, but you can actually sit down and have adult conversations. So I like to tell on myself because I'm just an open book anymore. There's no point in hiding any of this shit. Like, after healing, like, I'm not keeping this shit inside anymore. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's figure this shit out so we can be a better human being now and not months or years from now. Okay? So, definitely learn from my mistake. Yeah, the people that stick around for you now, and make sure that you are treating them with love and respect, because, you know, they're not always going to be around. You know, you just never know. So, yes, learn from my mistake, please. Know that there are people, you gotta have to have a little trust and faith that there are still good people out there, and let them help you. Okay? So, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to do, like, maybe 2 or 3 different videos tomorrow. I don't know. I just want to try to do more videos. And I definitely will be able to soon. But, you know, not for about another month or so. So, you know, you guys know here in a little bit. Like 3 weeks. And I'll be able to tell you. So, it's not really exciting for you guys. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to, like, make it that way. But I just don't want to say anything quite yet. Okay, so I love you. You guys have a wonderful day. Be amazing. Be you. Say your please and thank yous. And have a great fucking day. I love you guys. Bye.